Thank you so much for watching my presentation. My name is Mufari Chantal Tahodzera, and today I'll be presenting mental health and coping strategies. The introduction. Stress is a factor that influences both the mental and emotional well-being as well as the physical well-being. The awareness of stress can be used to avoid stress in the long run. Coping strategies facilitates the stress management among people. The presentation will draw upon causes, effects, and coping strategies. Work on bettering mental health and resiliency. What is psychological stress? The reaction to pressure or the overwhelming demands can either be brought about in internal or external challenges. Activates the body fight or flight response. Could be either short-term or long-term based on a case. Affects mental functioning, mood, and action. Biggest applicants of stress: academic and work pressures, economic hardships and uncertainty at work, family or friendship relationship issues, significant transition in life like illness or loss, social and environmental stress. Causes of stress among young students aged 18 to 23. 87% say their education is a significant source of stress. 82% say uncertainty about what the next school year will be like causes them stress. 67% say the pandemic makes planning for their future feel impossible. Effects of stress on mental health: greater anxiety, worry, and fearfulness, reduced motivation and changes of mood, inability to focus and make judgments, social rejection and desensitization, disturbance of sleep and irritability. Effects of stress: physical effects: headaches, muscle tension, chest pain, fatigue, upset stomach, sleep issues. Mental effects: anxiety, restlessness, lack of motivation, lack of anger, lack of focus, anger, and depression. Behavior effects: tobacco use, overreacting, drug use, social withdrawal, physical outburst, less exercise. Impact of stress on the physical health: stress, muscle contraction, neurologic activity increased, circulation is diminished, cortisol levels increased, toxin production increased, pain or weakened immune system, health issues develop. That is the stress cycle. Migraines, muscles aches and exhaustion, rapid heart and high blood pressure, weakened immune system, gastronomical issues and loss of appetite, possibility of chronic illness in case of not being handled. What are coping strategies? Coping strategies: talk to someone. Imagine what advice a friend would give you. Tell yourself this too will pass. Think of lessons you might have learned. Play some music. Write a letter to someone explaining how you feel. Have a good cry. Problem solve. Imagine a time when this won't bother you. Write things down. Go for a walk. Think of things you are grateful for. Do something that you really have to focus on if you can. Behavior management to stress management is able to lessen emotional distress and enhance well-being. Applied to achieve problem solving or modify emotional responses. Certain coping mechanisms are good and constructive. Acquire strength and domination of stressful circumstances. Health coping strategies: discussions with friends or family members, vigorous exercise to relieve stress, relaxation methods and deep breathing, resting and better time management, taking help when there is too much pressure. Health coping skills: read a book, listen to music, puzzle, go for a walk, art and drawing, clean, deep breathing, Take a break, get enough rest, gardening, spend time with a pet, practice gratitude, meditation, self-affirmation, and journaling. Psychological coping strategies. Consciousness to be present and less anxious, to learn about trigger self-reflection, writing to get the feelings and thoughts out, optimistic thinking and reprocessing negative thoughts, relaxation methods to relax the body. Lifestyle and care strategies. Self-care strategies starter pack, mindful body movement like yoga, artistic or creative hobbies, clear up your physical space, track your schedule, thoughts, feeling habits, talk to a loved one or a supportive professional when you need to, set health boundaries within your personal and professional relationships, balancing nutrition and fluid intake, maintaining a poor sleeping schedule, minimizing alcohol, caffeine, and smoking, doing recreational activities and hobbies, establishing a healthy boundaries to safeguard well-being. Effectiveness of coping strategies. Major stress might require professional assistance, helps avoid deterioration of mental health, it enhances emotional and physical stability, develops stress resilience skills in the long run. Different people are different when it comes to effectiveness. How to develop effective coping strategies. Building emotional resilience, develop the ability to bounce back from stress by cultivating positive mindset, practicing self-compassion and learning to adapt to challenges. Techniques like mindfulness and self-care help strengthen resilience. Creating personalized coping plan. Identify your specific stressors and tailor coping strategies that work for you, such as stress relief techniques, setting realistic goals, and establishing routines to manage stress effectively. Leveraging professional support and resources. Seek guidance from mental health professionals, support groups, or counselors to gain tools and insights for managing stress and developing healthier coping mechanisms. Conclusion. Stress is an everyday occurrence. Potential impact of both mental and physical health when uncontrolled. Long-term well-being is facilitated by coping stresses. Timely response minimizes and adverse effects of stress. To have a good life, one is to keep mental health. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. This is the end and all work has been referenced.